student success, you have to bother the faculty. And that's very critical in terms of making those gains. And you may say, well, why is that? Well, think about where students spend the most time. They spend the most time in the classroom. So if we think about this work from simply a treatment effectiveness standpoint, students spend the most time in that classroom. So what kind of innovations would directly affect students in the classroom, instruction, and so forth? Okay, policies and practices, barrier removal. One of the things to think about in terms of high-impact practices is removing barriers. I'd like to ask the group, think about your own institutions. How many of you still charge students for graduation? The amount of money that you're making for graduation, for students applying for graduation, is infinitesimal compared to the amount of gain that you can make by removing that barrier. So think about the barriers, the hoops that students have to jump through in order to achieve the goals that we all hope and expect students to get to. Think about what those barriers are and how they can be removed. Eliminate late registration. This is another one because folks get very concerned, and we're dealing with one college right now that is very concerned about if we eliminate late registration, what happens is our FTES will go down. Well, every college that we worked with in eliminating late registration is it's always been a phase-in process. And the reason late registration is so critical is if you looked at your data of those students that enroll a week or two after the semester begins, their success rates are generally in the teens. It's very, very low. And so we're really setting up a system for students to fail because we are allowing them to register late. One of the things that you can think about is in eliminating late registration, not only is to phase it in, but also for those students that are ill-prepared and